Okay, good afternoon. My name's Jenny Rennox. I am Head of Marketing at Clarion in Leeds, and I sit on the Yorkshire PM Forum Committee.
Really important to start thinking about a framework. One we use is this one. And you should be structuring your framework around the business operating model. So if the business runs quarterly goals, KPIs, maybe the EOS traction model or whatever it might be, if you're going to be thinking about a framework and a model to apply for digital activity, then try and align it to that wider organization structure and a model, because that will enable you to get better buy-in, as I mentioned earlier, from the leadership teams. What does good planning look like from a BAU or campaign perspective? Well, I think it's really important to have tools in place that enable you across the organization and across marketing teams itself to kind of deliver all this activity. Don't make it hard for others to follow what they do. You need to have some kind of way of collating all the information, all the tasks, all the processes to deliver that piece of work. There's plenty of tools out there. Two tools that we really like, and I know that people use many others. Trello, ClickUp is a new platform on the market, which is really good for project and activity management. But equally, the good old spreadsheet. So if we think about e-commerce really doesn't have an issue when it comes to metrics and performance management and defining ROI, because their whole customer experience is digital. So from the point that they touch the brand all the way through to they buy something online, the data is there. So they know that, that tweet, that social media campaign drove £100,000 worth of revenue in the business because the deals are all automatically logged within the CRM, and there's this pure transparency. That does not happen in professional services. What happens, we run our marketing campaigns, we look at click-throughs, we look at visitors, but then when the deal goes through or the opportunity goes through to the business development or even the fee earners and they close that opportunity, it's not that frequent we come across the fact that that opportunity is captured in some way that feeds back to the marketing CRM. So
you mentioned about downloads and Evergreen content as well. At what point do you make the decision when you're looking at your content plan for some of them to be hidden and downloadable? Are you collecting email information, or at what point do you just make it available generally?
It depends on the value of that content. Okay, so one of the things to understand is we used to find that everyone wanted to, I've even come across people wanting to gate case studies and client stories, almost gating testimonials. It's like, why would you do that? It's actually around the value. If again, would people thank you for it? So if someone's given their email address and therefore, they may well have signed up then for your comms or further information, etc., and they receive that piece of content and they go, this is really good, this really helps me, absolutely worth it, then make it gated. But if it doesn't, or it's only a blog or an article, then don't. It's a really subjective answer, but the reality is that it has to offer enough value for someone to receive it and go, yes, I this has helped me, I'm prepared to give my email address for it.